busy in the lab. What's this all about?
Yeah, just have a seat, Hodges. Look, I've been reviewing some of your lab work now, and
yeah, is this about my promotion?
not really. See, I'm with IAD, and we're conducting an internal investigation.
Oh, okay.
We found some discrepancies in some of the results you've gotten with certain cases, so I just want to go over them with you a little bit, get some clarification. Let's start with this armed robbery, okay? Now, your lab work concluded that the fingerprints found on the weapon belonged to a Michael Carter.
Uh-huh, that's right.
Well, it's just, bear with me, it's a little odd because it seems that Michael Carter's from your hometown.
Is he?
Yeah, and I looked into it a little further. Michael Carter beat you out for the role of Danny Zuko in your high school musical version of Is that right?
Well, that was a long time ago. I don't really hang on to that kind of stuff.
Uh-huh.
I do remember that he had a mediocre singing voice and 2 left feet, but...
Well, we also found that Michael Carter was in a coma during the time of the robbery.
Was he?
Yeah.
Hey, did you know that 64.5% of all coma cases are people trying to get out of prosecution from a major crime?
Is that a real fact, Hodges?
Are you going to check it out?
Sorry about that. It's all right.
It's a cheap lab.
Yes. By all means, take my seat.
Thank you, sir.
So, not so cheap that we don't have backups.
Apparently not.
All right, now let's move on.
Yeah.
We'll try to.
Now, are you going to look up that statistic?
I am probably not.
Okay, then it's absolutely true.
All right, moving on.
Yeah.
All right, now here we have a triple homicide that, again, according to the evidence that you processed, the alleged killer is a Timothy girlfriend stealer Johnson. Now, I only say that because in the actual lab you wrote the words girlfriend stealer on the report.
I think that's his street name.
Okay, and it has nothing to do with the fact that he stole your girlfriend Michelle in college. That's just a coincidence.
Well, I mean, the world is full of coincidences. I barely remember the guy. I mean, I do remember that he didn't spend all summer making an awesome mixtape for Michelle DeVecchio, only to be called a pussy for expressing his sensitive side.
You mentioned Michelle DeVecchio. Would that be the same Michelle DeVecchio whose DNA was found in a chainsaw linked to a serial killing?
I don't know. Did she have a mixtape labeled Hodges Podge on her when she was
All right, we're going to move on. Did you know that one of your coworkers was arrested in a drug trafficking case that you worked on?
Which coworker?
Archie Johnson?
Archie.
Yeah, don't you think you might have made an error when you found his alleles on 6 kilos of cocaine? Because, I mean, no one in the department read the signs that Archie might be a drug dealer. So.
Yeah, I don't think so, because I'm pretty good about labeling things. Like, for example, I label my yogurt before I put it in the fridge, but then again, Archie never really seemed to read that sign, so maybe everyone's missing all kinds of signs.
Uh-huh, right, okay. Let's take a look at one more. According to your trace evidence, Hollywood director Brett Ratner is running a prostitution ring.
Oh, odd.
Yeah.
Well, Grissom always says that evidence doesn't lie.
Yeah, really, why would Brett Ratner be running a prostitution ring?
I have no idea, but if I were hazard to guess, I'd say he's raising money to buy a billboard, apologizing for ruining the X-Men franchise, but I don't know.
I'm sorry, this seems a little far-fetched, Hodges.
Yeah, I don't see your point.
Well, it just seems... Seems I have no choice, Hodges. I'm going to have to take this to the next level. I'm really sorry.
Does this mean I'm not getting a promotion?
I would guess not, no.
Okay. Can I borrow your pen?
Can I ask why?
Yeah, no reason. I just need to get back to the lab, and I'm working on a stabbing case, and I think you just helped me crack it.